ahead, Randy.
Okay, so I am here to support Jen as she tries to figure out her relationship with Rishi and their pending engagement announcement.
The moment that we've all been waiting for. Or maybe some of us, right? Either way, though, I know I've been waiting for this moment. The moment that the family finally finds out that Rishi and Jen are not friends, they are engaged. The moment that we all know the family's going to say no. But, we have some optimism that they may say yes. Well, let's see exactly how the reveal went down.
ये भी ना भी नहीं करना चाहते कि भाई ये बस सही भी है या नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत शॉर्ट में हो गया सुन के.
I mean, to be honest with you, I feel sorry for the parents. I feel sorry for them, man. I mean, listen, you've just been ambushed by 4 women, to be fair. I was going to say by 3 women, but to be honest with you, you're the translator too. I know she's not really a part of it, but she's the one having to do the heavy lifting, if you dig what I'm saying. But you have been ambushed, and all of a sudden you're finding out that your son is engaged. And I think for any parent to find out that your son is engaged, and you had no idea that he even had a partner this whole time, that is something that's going to take you by storm. Now, to be honest with you, I actually respect how they decided to go about it. End of the day, they're like, listen, there's many people in front of us right now. It's a bit sticky if we say no, so we're kind of going to have to kind of say yes.
अच्छा लग रहा है.
अच्छा लग रहा है?
क्या कर?
She's saying she's feeling happy, nice.
That's great.
इसको पसंद है तो.
Like if he likes her, what can I do?
You know, one thing that I love about the translator is the way the translator is really getting involved. She's like, listen, if he likes him, then what can I do? The translator is really happy right now. She's like, oh, this was smooth sailing. Hopefully I can get out of here alive. But yeah, let's just continue before I add any more information.
थोड़ी सी बात करनी थी.
हाँ, okay. She's saying she wants to talk to him about it a little bit, have a conversation before.
Absolutely. This meeting was not about an immediate answer. This gives everyone time to think about things.
Okay, Randy, the mediator. But yeah, either way though, I mean, it's a good thing that the mom was like, listen, okay, cool. I'm happy about it. You know what I mean? I can't really stop him. But this is the key point. But of course, I've got to have a conversation with my son first. At the end of the day, respectfully, anyone's going to want to have a conversation privately, right? Because why wouldn't you? At the end of the day, you have been ambushed. You don't know what you're thinking right now. You don't know what to say right now. But you do know exactly what you're thinking. Actually, no, you know what you're thinking, but you don't know what to say right now. So therefore, you've got to have that conversation with him to really find out what the hell is actually happening. Because at the end of the day, when you've been blindsided like this, you need to be allowed to be given time to really, process what you're going to do about it, how you're going to respond about it. You know what I mean? But goddamn.
And I know we put Rishi in a tough spot, but even if he is upset, I think he'll get over it. Because his mom just said she was okay with it. This is what we wanted.
You cannot be this delusional. You cannot be this delusional. You cannot be this delusional. The way she's there on a high horse. Listen, Rishi, we get over the fact that we blindsided him. And then you sit there, it's interesting how Jen actually thinks. She actually thinks that the mother's over the moon. I mean, Jen, I'm curious. Put yourself in his parents' shoes. If this has happened to you, your child comes to you out of the blue, out of nowhere, said, hey, mom, I'm getting married to so-and-so, and I know you've never met them, you know nothing about them, but I'm going to get married to them anyway. How would you react? To be fair, Jen will probably react probably a bit more less cordial than the parents, to be honest with you. But listen, at the end of the day, though, should she be on a high horse given the fact that the response from the family has been a positive one? 100%. But to be so optimistic about it? And the crazy thing is that Jen hasn't even processed that there are other obstacles that they haven't even counted yet in this conversation. But let's get it.
That after getting married, where are you planning to stay, the husband and wife?
Well, I would like to live in Mumbai. That is my preference. But it's
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. One of the biggest issues with Jen is, 1, she lacks research, and 2, she also lacks memory. because she was there already in India originally. And when she was in India originally, what did Rishi do? Rishi brought her to his friend's house so they could teach her how to be a wife to an Indian man. And also she was given knowledge that you'd be living with the family as well. She obviously said at the time, nah, I ain't living with the family. I ain't doing none of this stuff. This just isn't going to work for me. You know what I mean? That's what she said, right? So it's just interesting how she forgot that concept. So focused on, will the family accept me? Will the family want to marry me? And then completely neglected that if the family did accept her, she'd have to move in with the family. And in this situation, when she's asked this question, she's like, oh yeah, I'd rather live in Mumbai. Like, as in like, yeah, so basically, I'm basically coming to take your son away from you. Does she not understand I don't know who's worse when it comes to research, Nicole or Jen. I'm going to go with Jen. You know, because Nicole's someone that's gone to Egypt with the, you know, lack of, is it Morocco, no, Egypt, with a lack of, you know, of education on the religion and all them kind of things. I think with Nicole, she thought she can just move there and hope things will work out. And to be fair, I'll give credit to Nicole because she has moved in with the parents. She has given it a go. And she has been there multiple times and she has given it a go. So to be fair, I guess I can give her the benefit of the doubt. Jen, on the other hand, is she's asking to marry Rishi, right? Asking for permission if she can marry him. But also at the same time, also asking if she can remove him from the household. And the crazy thing is she hasn't even tried living with the family yet. I mean, if she was to get any kind of respect from the family and if the family was to accept in any kind of way, she would have to try at least adjust to what they want. Because it is them that is accepting their son to have a child, to marry someone. Wait, let me not say this just yet because this comes out in a scene coming up. So we'll get back to it.
Is the main caretaker of his family. If he leaves, there'll be nobody to take care of him.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
difficult with him.
Okay.
How can she look so startled? Like, how can you be like, oh,
I don't even know. I don't know what to say.
Well, you know, you don't have to get into the specifics and semantics of everything right now.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is that Jen doesn't need time to go away, think about it. She doesn't need time to think about the semantics or whatever the word that her friend said there, you know what I mean? Because this is knowledge that she had already. Why the hell are you going to pursue to want to marry someone if you're not going to remember some of the things that is required for you to marry them? Some of the things that require for you to be with them. The things that require for you to live with that person. Why bother? I don't know if Jen has a certain level of entitlement. I don't know if Jen just has a lack of memory. I don't know what it is because Jen is a very hard person to figure out. But Jen, for her own sake, she needs to like really process her relationship with Rishi and her relationship with Rishi's parents and her relationship with the family going forward properly if she's really going to go through with this. Because she's neglecting so many things that are so important that for me personally, if I wasn't in a relationship with her, I would find them hella disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, I've already told you that if we marry, we will live with my family. I've already told you that it's not even optional. So yeah. And also at the same time, let's not forget, oh yes. Hold on for that one. That one's coming up. That one is coming up.
तो अभी तो फाइनल जवाब तो कैसे दें कंफर्टेबली नहीं है.
So in this little scene here, something particular. Obviously, Jen's gone, disappeared with her friends. Rishi's now having a conversation with his fam. And obviously a private one. Well, I say private, but yeah, we can see it, so it's not really private, is it? But you get the point. And in this situation here, they're saying that, well, so far, we're going to kind of dibble-dabble the idea of you and Jen being together. But we need to bring in the committee. I call it the committee. We've got to bring in the rest of the family. Because the rest of the family also have to have their own say too. And if they also agree and approve, well then your marriage with Jen, it can go ahead. Well, that was until Dad then asked this question.
जैन की उम्र कितनी है? ऋषि जवाब दे यार.
48 साल की है.
48.
Yeah, buddy. She's 48, which makes the age difference what?
15-16 साल बड़ी है.
16 साल इतना डिस्टेंस. अपना तो इधर राजस्थान में छोटी लाते हैं भाई.
No.
And then all of a sudden, boom, bam, that whole idea of them potentially getting married, no. The idea of bringing other family members to be a part of the conversation to maybe see if they agree, gone. Well,
तो फिर ऐसी बहू को हम क्या करेंगे जब वो यहाँ रहना ही नहीं चाहती है और तेरे से वो 16 साल बड़ी है आगे की जिंदगी में क्या होगा बताओ
Exactly. She doesn't want to stay here. So like, how does this? She doesn't want to stay here. She's 16 years older than you, and the age isn't even the issue. The issue is more because, well,
क्या बच्चे हो पाएंगे
हर चीज का सोचना पड़ता है
और लोग भी तो करते ही हैं जो लोग मतलब और लोगों के एज में भी तो डिफरेंस होता ही है
so the question is, will she be able to give you children? Rishi in fine form doesn't even answer that question, completely ignores it, and starts talking about some other gibberish instead. So this goes back to what I've been trying to say this whole time until we got up to this point here. Fact is though, Jen is in a position where she wants to marry a man without wanting to live with the family that, you know, he's going to be the head of the house of, you know, to provide for. Because obviously, you know, he's there for his mother. But also at the same time, she wants to come into a lifestyle where she can't even give him children, which is a big problem in Indian culture. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to Indian culture, not even just religion, just culture itself in particular, it is important that the bloodline continues. Because when they build businesses, the businesses get passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation. That's how they are. That's why when it comes to, if you look up, you know, world's like richest people, you know, and who combine together, India is like one of the top countries out there, you know, and they're one of the top peoples out there because they know how to build together and they know how to keep it within together. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And that's not for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Because they know how to do it. So at the end of the day, it's just crazy because Jen wants Rishi to give up so many things to be with him. She wants the family to accept her so she can be with their son, but yet she can't even provide the one thing that the family actually needs the most, and that is a child. Which is why it's so bizarre that we're still in a situation with Rishi, you know, with Jen and Summit. To be honest with you, well, Summit wants kids now, he says. But anyway, but that's a conversation for a whole other bloody nonsense. But yeah, we continue.
कोई भी तैयार नहीं होगा समझ लिया
This is the thing that I'm really finding annoying to fathom. Not even hard to fathom, annoying to fathom is that he would have known 100% that, one, convincing the family was one thing. Two, convincing everyone is another thing. Three, it would have been a hell no from everyone. Because for them, it's not even the fact that Jen is American. It's not the fact that she's not even religious. It's the fact that she cannot give him children. And he knows this. And also on top of that, like the mother said, that the little part you didn't see is that within where they live, being married to a woman that is older than you by that much, and she can't even give you children or anything like that, that doesn't happen in our country, in our location, ever. Ever. Not where we live here, within our little community. He knows these things. Why would he string her along for so long knowing this? Where did he even get this certain level of false hope? I want to know where he got his hope from. That's what I want to know. Because goddamn, what's wrong with you? Selfish man. Selfish man. And Jen, well, you're a freaking idiot for believing that this was ever going to work in the first place. You should have done research. You talk about how you got a master's degree and you didn't do a master's degree so you can become like a housewife that looks after the family. All right, cool, no worries. But for someone that is so intelligent and someone that clearly likes to read and do research and all that kind of stuff, whatever, why did you not research all the negative possibilities? Most importantly, like everybody else like to say, why didn't you watch Jen and Summit? Their relationship would have just summed it up for you anyway. It's a calamity.
हाथ जोड़कर मना कर देना हद हो गई रिश्ते
And it's that simple. Mum said no. Uncle said no. Game over. You reach the limit, that's it. Question is though, would the family recall the translator because she's young, she's attractive, and say, hey, you want to marry my son? And I only say that because when Rishi first saw the translator, he said, oh, she's young and beautiful. My family might think that she's here for me to marry her. which clearly means he's already acknowledged her beauty. But either way, though, you guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.